Hello and welcome. As a specialist in hotel AI and operations, it's a real pleasure to welcome all of you from Europe Hotel School to this online learning journey. We're here to help you get ready for your professional life in this amazing industry.
Okay, let's dive right in. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on the critical and often invisible link between the front office and food and beverage teams. We'll walk through some real-world case studies that show you just how crucial their coordination really is. So let's start with those services that seem to just happen. Room service, the minibar, breakfast. These are the touch points where everything intersects. The money, the operations, and, most importantly, how the guest feels. Getting this right? It isn't just important, it's everything.
And here's the thing you have to remember. Excellence isn't about being perfect and never making a mistake. Come on, that's impossible. Real excellence is about having such strong systems and such a tight partnership that when things do go wrong, they're handled smoothly and effectively, every single time.
All right, for our first case study, let's talk about room service. Think about it. This is a uniquely personal experience. The guest is in their own private space, and because of that, every single detail gets magnified.
You should see a room service order as a kind of relay race. The baton gets passed from the person taking the order to the front desk for verification, to the kitchen, and finally to billing. If anyone drops that baton at any point in the race, it's not just a mistake, it can ruin the entire guest experience. And this just shows you how incredibly high the stakes are. One single digit. Mix up the room number, and suddenly you've charged the wrong person. Now you've got a confused guest, a frustrated guest, and a complicated mess to sort out right in the middle of a busy checkout.
And really, it all boils down to two very different outcomes. On one side, great coordination leads to happy guests, builds trust, and makes sure the hotel gets paid. But on the other side, a breakdown in communication totally erodes that trust, creates arguments over the bill, and directly hits the hotel's bottom line.
Okay, next up is a truly unique challenge, the minibar. Precision is absolutely critical here, but here's the catch. Unlike room service, you have no direct conversation with the guest when they take something. Your success hinges entirely on sharp observation and flawless reporting.
You see, it's all about timing. A guest can grab a drink at any moment, but the charge can only be posted after an attendant inspects the minibar and reports it. Any delay in that chain, especially with guests who check out early, means that money is just gone. It's pure revenue leakage.
And this is exactly why having a systematic, thorough process is a non-negotiable. Sure, you might save a few minutes by rushing an inspection, but that shortcut almost always creates a much bigger headache later on, damaging both the guest's trust and the hotel's finances.
All right, let's move on to an interaction that can literally set the tone for a guest's entire day. Breakfast. How this is handled from the get-go tells the guest everything they need to know about your hotel's level of care and competence. Now, take a look at these common fail points. Each one seems pretty small, right? But these little oversights can lead to really awkward public confrontations for guests. It can make them feel challenged or embarrassed, and it just sours their opinion of the hotel first thing in the morning.
That's why prevention is the name of the game here. Being absolutely meticulous with accuracy during check-in is the only way to go. It ensures that the guest's first interaction of the day is smooth, positive, and makes them feel great about their choice to stay with you.
So let's wrap this all up. We're going to bring these lessons together and look at the core principles that really define operational excellence in this business.
This table just lays it all out so clearly. Look at this partnership. In every single one of these services, one department's success is 100% dependent on the other being accurate and on time. It's a system of total mutual reliance. Neither team can succeed if the other one fails. And this concept, this is absolutely vital. It's called operational empathy. Because let's face it, errors are going to happen, but a culture of blame just creates tension and makes things worse. A supportive, empathetic approach where teams work together to solve the problem. Well, that not only fixes the issue faster, it makes the entire operation stronger. So in the end, you have to realize that every correct charge, every verified breakfast, it's so much more than just a transaction. All those details, done right, build a foundation of reliability and trust the guests can actually feel. And that, right there, is the very essence of great hospitality.
So, we'll leave you with this question to think about. Your personal commitment to getting these details right will be what defines the guest experience, the financial health of your hotel, and ultimately, the success of your entire career. Thank you for joining me today.